What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It is me, Jed, with a new sneaker video today, but I've got some special guests, my bro Josh, and this girl Danny, and they're from the page Qpariah. Make sure you guys check it out. I will have the link down in the description box below. Anyway, we've got some new sneakers to talk about. Let's get into it. Here it is, wow. The Kiss of Death 2021. Yeah, these are crazy. All right, first impressions. I wanna put these up here real quick. You guys can have a look. What do you actually think of the sneaker? Tell me what stands out to you.
Straight off the bat, like to be real, like for me, it's hard to wear. It's not as wearable as you'd think, but the design of it, like the whole origin story of it's pretty cool. So I really rate that in that kind of sense.
For me, when I saw that these were dropping, like I love the sole. That was like the selling point for me.
That's cool.
Because I just thought it was so cool and unique. I really liked that. But I don't know, I'm like really on and off with the transparent like toe.
Yeah, no, I get you. A lot of people have said the same thing because I feel like, you know, we've seen some of the pictures of people having like, you know, the foggy kind of like toe box, which is nasty.
That is nasty. But like what Danny was saying earlier, like if you're wearing a different sock, a different colored sock, it makes it so much cooler, like the look. For sure, for sure.
These came out in 06. I had just finished, and you know, being that young, I just didn't really have the funds to support my addiction. That sounds really bad. It gets like that. But you know, I missed out on them. And like, you know, the shoe thing blew up a couple of years after that, and then they were going for like $3,000-$4,000, which is, yeah, dude. Like even if you look at it right now for the original release, they're selling for like $3 to $4 grand, which is
I didn't know that at all.
it's crazy, but and like because I heard this was coming out last year, right? And so I knew it was coming out, I didn't know when, but the fact that it finally came out and I was able to get something that I missed out on from before, I think that's why it was special to me.
Very wholesome.
Yeah, so the original one had like orange here in the heel, and then I think that the insole was different as well. But if you guys like know something else that I've missed, please let me know down in the comments. But so far, those are the only things I noticed. I also think that one awesome thing about this shoe, like I mentioned it earlier when we were just chatting off screen, but you know, when you look at collabs nowadays, like sometimes a collab is barely even a collaboration. They barely do anything to the sneaker. Exactly, like it's a small detail or a tiny color, whatever. Sometimes it's good.
Some little like logo on the side. Oh, collab.
Yeah, I know. Oh, hashtag fragment. Oh, no. Nah. I love fragment. Actually, I love fragment.
Supreme.
Yeah. Exactly. Supreme Air Force One. No, but you look at that, like they've completely flipped the shoe.
That's
like,
a true color.
Yeah, that's like, it's super weird. Like ostrich skin, snake, all the detail, the suede. Obviously the clear sole, which is insane, and then that outsole like you mentioned, because that's pretty cool. Like if you walk every time you see that. So what do you think this, I guess, like is inspired by when you look at all the different things on the sneaker?
Danny mentioned earlier, you can get into it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like the Chinese like massage bars and stuff, like that's what I like instantly saw the sole as, and that's why I really liked it as well. And then also in the box, I had saw before, is that, there's like a price list kind of vibe, like a service list.
That is cool, yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty sick. So I really liked it. Like all the storytelling throughout this shoe is really like
it's the same thing inside on the actual sole.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's exactly right. It's like foot reflexology. So like ancient kind of Chinese, like medicinal stuff. Also like I think they mentioned something about it. It's like Chinese tea drinking, like it stems from that.
Okay.
So Clot is owned by Edison Chen. He's the co-founder. He's actually a really famous actor. He's Canadian born, but he's in like, I think based in Hong Kong. If you guys Google him, you've probably seen him because he's been in a crap load of movies in like, you know, like Western movies and also like Hong Kong cinema. So he's huge. And you know what I mean? I think his company only started like, I want to say 3 to 4 years before they did this collab. So he was one of the first to kind of get like a huge collab like that back then. So yeah, like pretty successful dude. He's like a singer, actor. Yeah, what the heck? And Clot is huge. So I mean, it's a really cool story, like you guys said. I think it is a definite cop if you can get your hands on it. The retail was only $220. So
That's not bad.
Really affordable, and they're still out there for pretty much retail. If you're paying a little bit more, it's like still under 300, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, exactly right. So I think it's definitely a cop if you can get your hands on it. If you think you can pull that off, like the guy said, it is definitely a very loud shoe. But you do have the option of flipping the laces and also wearing different types of socks to really get a completely different look.
I think that's a game changer, especially because you literally changes the whole look of the shoe with your sock. Like, that's pretty cool. Yeah. You don't see that much anymore.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'd like to see it with orange socks, like this exact orange.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd look really
I think that actually would
or even the green.
Yeah.
That would make it all pop so much.
For sure.
Yeah, these are fun to play around with. Honestly, like my first impression when I saw the pictures, I sent it to you. I was like in love with the sole, questionable about the top half. But like now that I actually see it in real life, it's very high quality. Like I actually really like the finish. Yeah.
For sure. It's so much premium to like, you know, the typical Air Max 1 now. Like it's I don't know, the quality of this is insane, man. The attention to detail is crazy.
Yeah,
everything to the box, like that's a true collab for me.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, we're gonna rate the sneaker, guys. We'll start with you two, and then I'll go last and see your opinions. All right, and why?
For sure. I'll go out of 10 or out of 5?
Out of 10, out of 10.
Oh, that's a big one.
Out of 10.
You've got so much this time. Damn, you can't put me in the spot there. But honestly, like the silhouette's nice. Air Max 1, a classic silhouette for a collab. So that's a really good option there. The materials in it are really crazy. Seeing it up close with the suede, all the different leather and the ticks, that was insane. And the branding overall is like pretty hectic. Like instead of like what we were saying earlier, like little logo, not as a collab. So they really put the work into it. So out of 10, like because of the wearable, like trying to be more wearable, probably like a 7 out of 10 for me.
That's pretty
good.
good.
It's good. It's good. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the exact. I legit was actually gonna say 7 out of 10 as well. And now that I'm looking at it, I didn't realize it had suede on the tongue as well. That's really sick. Because you used to like that fabric. Like
that's true.
Yeah. But yeah, I reckon 7 out of 10. I love the storytelling, and like I'm really big on like everything else about the shoe besides the shoe, like swing tags, boxes, and like collectible items. So seeing this box is like really sick. I really like these, like, and I'm excited to see people play around with different colored socks and changing the laces up and stuff like that. So I think another thing I like about this is that it's very niche. Like only people that are really into Air Maxes will like vibe with them, and people that aren't, like it's kind of like if you know, you know. Like there's an exclusivity to it. So yeah, I really like these. 7 out of 10.
Amazing. All right. Well, I'm pretty biased on these. I think like a lot of people, maybe if you've seen like one of the last videos for my like top sneakers that are coming out this year, this was literally like a 9 for me because it was one of the ones that I was waiting on for ages. But I think the main thing is the nostalgic factor for me because like the personal story, I couldn't afford them before. I knew they were coming out. I'm not going to spend $4,000 on a pair of shoes. So I was like so happy to get these, and it was the one that got away because I was able to get a lot of the, I guess, grails, if you want to call them that I wanted throughout the years. But this one always like kind of slipped away. So
this one hit different for me.
Yeah, it really did. Because I got they did another Air Max 1 Clot that I got a few years after this one. I want to say it was like 2009 or 10. And so like this is a 9 out of 10 for me, which is pretty high. But you know, that's the best thing about sneakers is like it's your opinion. And there's no hype on these whatsoever, even though it's a exclusive collab. You can get them for like the same price pretty much.
Quick question, why is it 9 out of 10? What's missing for that 1 point?
Because a 10 out of 10 would be like my favorite shoe. Like so that's a really good question, but a 10 out of 10 for me would be like probably these. That's my favorite MX one of all time, and they're dead, but that for sure, like that would be a 10 out of 10. So this is close for me. Yeah, easy. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. If you guys liked the video, make sure you smash that like button, leave us a comment, share, do all that good stuff. Make sure you check out their channel. I will put it in the description box below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.